I forgot to set up my frickin' model. Give me a sec. Oh dear, look at me. I take a few days off. Wow. Oh, did I take a few days off? I don't even remember. Dragon Hype, but dinner first, yes. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Ray. Hi, Evie. Hi, Nova. Thank you for the look. Enjoy your dinner. There's an ad break playing now, so we're gonna have to unga bunga through that. Until then, though, enjoy the soothing tones of the game. I'll see you after the ads end. I'm here. Oh, what the hell did I miss? Ray, thank you for gifting the sub. That's so kind of you, Ray. Thank you. Let me see what other messages I missed. Unga Bunga. Tier 1 gift sub. Thank you, Ray. Welcome in, Ross. Thank you for the luck. Let's bring us over, shall we? This one. Let me put the thing down, shall I? Oh god, am I not here? I am. Hey! Hi, everybody! Hello! Thank you, Ray, for doing gift sub. Oh, I've got a Dusty coming. Hang on. Dusty baby. I'm in love with the Dusty baby boy. I think it was Oreo the other day. Oreo yesterday was streaming Stardew Valley, and the dog in that is called Dusty, and I was in her chat, and she's like, Dad, look, this dog is called Dusty, like your cat. And I was like, oh, she is so sweet, she's so precious. Little update on me. Let me there we go. Little update on me. I'm having a bit of nerve pain in my legs, so they are wrapped up in a blanket, trying to reduce some of that. So I am in a teensy bit of pain. If Noah was here, he'd tell me to take it easy, smug face. I can see it already. But I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to play more of this game because we are nearing the end, and I want to finish this before full debut. You know, 12 days. 12. Where the frick is the time going? Okay, nonetheless, let me move myself over. I'm a little guy. I don't have a chair this time though. I can get the control. Do I have a chair? I do have the chair. Oh, I can sit on the chair if I move the chair. Look at this. And then if I... Oh, yeah! I'm on my chair! Okay. Welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. How am I? I've already said, yeah, bit of pain, but I'm gonna breeze through it. I've got the blanket around my legs. I'm okay. I'm gonna be alright. If, you know, if I start to sound like I'm in too much pain, just tell me and I can end. But I'm ready to do this. We just got a huge revelation of like, hey, we are the prince all along. Like we were telling people we were the prince, but no. We were the will of the soul of the prince in a physical manifestation form, while the body of the prince was passed out. And then obviously they killed his physical form, but we were still alive. So we have now taken over the identity of the prince completely. Well, not taken over. We have regained our identity as the prince, and we are ready to learn secrets of the world. But first we have some people to talk to. Hey, I'm Russell. How could this be? His Highness resurrected? It is a most joyous turn of events, of course, but I dare say my heart needs a reprieve from all these sharp twists of fate. To think he'd been alive and well, residing in a body composed from magma particles. Oh, for Christ's sake. I can't even have one nice thing, cat, without you trying to freaking rip it up. It's a blanket. Leave it alone. Oh, sorry. Dusty. Getting on my nerves, cat. Getting on my nerves. Magic reincarnation nonsense? Yeah. He furthered his goals by storing his mind within another vessel. It is reminiscent of Her Majesty's royal magic. So, I actually caught up on Marionetta. That web... I've already spoken to him. That webtoon you recommended. I do really love it, Evie. Well, I'll be. Am I correct in presuming that you are the prince now? I hadn't heard of any elder boy joining the resistance ranks and going out on missions, so seeing you took me by surprise. To think that you are the prince's other half. Ah, fate is a fickle one. Okay. Oh! Hey, that noise she made. Hang on. Oh, she won't do it again now. Eh? It's like she's just been... You have good taste. That's 2 I got you into. Yes, you did. Oh, unlikely nice. Survivor. Never before have I seen such incredible magic. Your Highness, as I understand it, you managed to thwart 2 separate attempts in your life, correct? We Elder are used to weathering our fair share of misfortune, and yet you've evidently faced so much worse. So do we have brown eyes now? That is a very good question, me. Could I please see what my eye color is? Wait! Our eye color's pure blue. I love that.
Oh.
What in the heavens? The dead prince? The dead prince is alive? Old Man Russell must be dumbfounded. If the rest of the resistance still lived, I wonder how they might take in the news. Probably shocked like Russell, I guess. See, I don't know if his name is Tony or Tony, like by the way it's spelled. And I've not had that clarified throughout the entire series. So we can say Tony for now, but it could be Tony in the future.
Oh, now this I can't believe.
As for what I think about him, I think he's gonna just sacrifice himself to save her, and he's gonna secretly train, like, he's gonna try and train her up to be the next ringmaster or leader, and then just sacrifice himself. That's my thought. There was a really bright light, and now there's a dead person who came back to life. Are all the royalty from the outside world like you? The outside world sounds ridiculous. It's a nickname. Anyway, he is old as hell. Yeah, but you can still die. You just have to...
Oh, it's you!
I don't know how you kill him, actually. Do you just, like, cut his string? Does he have a string? Behind here lies the ultra-secret history and the sanctuary which houses the true story of our people and world. Lady Grodale waits inside. Please kindly refrain from making loud noises, lest you startle the fairies. Fairies, huh? How many fairies are there? I don't want to disturb them. How could this be? 'Tis truly a miracle. Lady Grodale mentioned she caught wind of some manner of revelation. Could this be the late queen's? Yeah, he's got the same inkling as we do. We think it's the late queen as well. Alright, let's go. I think it's a god more than a spirit. That's my thinking anyway. Alright.
Huh?
Oh, it's you, Gallica. Yeah, long time no see. I'm so happy you're safe. Long time? Has it really been so long? Oh, I suppose you're right.
Wow.
I guess you didn't miss me much. It's been several months, you know? Several months. Oh my. Gallica is keeping track of time now, is she?
What?
What do you mean? A day, a month, a year, that's people talk. What does time matter to a fairy? You're almost like them. But I guess that's kind of cool. Poor Gallica is having an existential crisis right here. Got more fairies to talk to. I've never felt more at peace than in here. I've flitted around a lot, but this village, and especially this place, it's just so relaxing. Don't you agree?
Oh,
I do agree. There's just this aura that draws us fairies in. I wonder if folk like you feel the same thing. It has a lot of fairies, more than I've seen any other place I've been, actually. We don't tend to stick around in one place for very long, but I guess this place is the exception. Isn't it just like a fairy to find somewhere we like and stay there for as long as we want? Oh my god. The mural depicts a scene from ancient history. A city lies in ruins in the background. a testament to the repercussions of war. In the foreground, resilient survivors take up an agrarian lifestyle. Hi Gengar, how are you doing? The artwork is entitled Dawn. Time for some self-care. Thanks for the care package. Let me do that now for you, buddy. And a posture check. And a stretch. I'm in a bit of leg pain. I've got this horrible nerve pain because I've used my legs more than I have in like the last 2 weeks today. So my legs do be in pain, but they're wrapped up in a blanket that's tight. So tight, it's tight.
Wow! Oh, wow!
Jesus, noisy fairy. Oh wow, it's Gallica. I don't know why, but I'm so happy right now. Come on, Gallica, let's play. What should we do? What should we play? Can't play right now. Another time, okay? What do you mean can't? Are you really Gallica? Whatever though. When you can play, I'll be around. I thought I've already... Oh, I have. Alright, let's speak to Gruaday. How are you though? Oh yeah, I've already asked. You're doing good. Good.
Depict the Elder tribe. Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones.
Interesting.
It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past.
Interesting even more. That we were the normality.
As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
The human tribe. So Luis's words.
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization
That's
today.
not good.
Was it destroyed? Why? How?
Ray's saying hi to you, Gengar.
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic.
Is the volume okay, everyone? I've never asked for this series in all 20 parts. But is the sound of like the music, the voices, is that all okay? Do I need to change anything?
Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness.
Volume is good. Thanks,
They
Evie,
tried
for
to destroy
checking.
something invisible. And destroyed only themselves.
So, they basically found something to go to war over because there was nothing to do. There was everything was perfect, so they found something and decided to go to war over
Any
it.
idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before.
Right.
The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Humanity was torn apart by fear and anxiety, giving rise to the tribes as we know them.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division.
Yeah, they would.
And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Yep.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries. You understand now, yes? We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
Right, okay, I get it now. So basically our ancestors said we're not being a part of this war, and they left. Basically they left the lands above and hid. That means the prince, that is to say I am a scion of both the old world and the new.
It beggars belief.
Scion.
It's nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell.
No, that's not good, is
Rampant
it?
magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to.
Yes.
Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic.
So does that mean that each human we come across is a grouping of humans that succumb to melancholia and then mutated into the creatures that they are now?
Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives
Wait,
burn
the
out.
humans can breed?
Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters.
What?
Therefore, we took on an alias instead.
Magic is the villain.
The
Yeah.
same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark?
You're dead on, actually,
In
Grode.
truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes.
Oh.
The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed. But its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic.
So people were held personally responsible and accountable for their own magic back then.
At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I just realized I'm sat on her head. I'm so sorry, Grode.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his
Yep.
motives concealed.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form.
Yes.
The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind.
Okay, what does that mean?
As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
How do we do that?
The sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to
Okay.
face anxiety in their names.
So are we going to be fighting all of their anxieties now? Is that what we're saying? Oh my god. The final boss is anxiety itself. Guys, I'm going to be tackling my own mental health in the final boss fight. This is great. I'm going to beat up my own anxiety. I love that. Freaking love that. Oh. Her Majesty? Her Majesty, what are you doing? We're flying.
Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence.
That's the true for real, like, real world anxiety too, by the way.
Accept thy weakness.
It's not a weakness,
Walk
though.
forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
We'll beat up Virgil, Sanitizer. Oh. There is weakness in people. I'm sure there are many who would say that helping anyone in need is nothing but a fantasy.
And besides,
But realistic or not, I refuse to accept Louise's methods as the alternative. The weak and those who dissent don't deserve to die. Don't deserve to die out as though that's the natural order. Oh. Hello? What the frick is this? I look... What the fuck? My determination to challenge the unknown has awakened the heroic embodiment of the prince.
let's do it.
If no one understands me right away, I accept that. There will still be meaning in showing them my convictions in the
Let's
fight
fight.
to come. That is my vision.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together?
She could.
No. I'm going to face Luis with you, even if it is scary.
Even
Thanks.
you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger.
I think that is my quote of this game. Anxiety can lead people astray, but overcoming it makes a person stronger. I'm gonna actually... Give me a sec. I need to do this. I need to do this. I can't type. Anxiety can lead people astray, but overcoming it makes a person stronger. Gallica. Met ReFantazio. I'm gonna pin that. At the end of stream. That's a good quote. That is amazing.
There's
I
always
love that.
anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
I thought we were gonna get a rank up then with her. I was like kind of excited.
Well, we're past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control.
Oh, because I'm so magically adept.
This man named Luis. He may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control.
So that's what he's doing to us.
That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia.
Oh.
Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Are you kidding me?
Magla is a substance born
No.
of the heart.
Surely
Generated when
not.
one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic. In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel.
So all of our magic is fueled by our anxieties.
But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more magla from their hearts.
Or is she explaining where Louise's power
Without
comes
the
from?
willpower to face your fear, the magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests.
Right.
With the world embroiled in chaos, these outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
Well, obviously that's not good.
'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
And they want us to deal with that.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next.
Yeah. If someone has issues in this world, are they like a magic bomb? Yeah, basically.
He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Anyone.
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even
Right.
this transformation may be defied and overcome.
So, okay, therapists must be paid a shit ton more in this world. Yes, Evie. Yes, they are getting the big bucks.
What do you wish to know?
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from
Wait,
this
what?
village.
He's an elder.
His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts. They're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious.
Right.
As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius.
That's what he named his airship. Are you telling me?
A family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had
Wow.
studied spells much like the ones he now exploits.
Wow.
The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Jesus.
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
Absolutely, yes. I believe so.
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
But what if he took
Even if
months?
it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
If he can get his hand on the scepter, I think he could probably cast the spell.
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge. Even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
So, let's get this straight. Luis is from this village, and in the attack, he lost all his family, and because of that, he has manifested a dark magla. He's using the melancholia, basically, of the world to fuel his magic, and now wants to turn everyone into human monsters.
Who goes there?
Christ.
Someone flees!
Zorba?
That's him. The malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
After him!
Oh. Wait, do I have to run? I do. But wait. I wanna look at all this stuff. Mirror depicts a scene from ancient history. Together the three artworks form one large scene. 8 youths stand facing away from each other in a ring formation. At the center of the circle lies a corpse holding a flower. Each figure is from a different tribe. Perhaps the corpse belongs to an elder. All 8 have their backs to the body. The artwork is entitled Triptych, Birth of the Tribes. Okay, and then we got Milady grew a day. The intruder came in to claim the prince's life. As it stands, the mission remains unfulfilled. The assassin hasn't fled. You should assume he lies in wait, biding his time for another opportunity to come at you.
What now?
Where's my prince thing? Is this it? Makes synthesis skills easier to activate. Leads allies, making the most of their strengths with unique skills. Ooh, look at the giant freaking sword. It's like a trident sword. Support attacks when combatants happen more easily. Enemies are stunned more easily in overall combat. Heavy slash to one enemy. Damage boost against human type monsters. Increases... What? Sorry. What? Increases caster's attack, defense, hit, and evasion by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Heavy light damage to all enemies. Recovers HP and MP each time a support attack lands in overall combat. Add 4 turn icons. Can only be used once per battle. Resists all affinity damage other than Almighty. Wow. Deals extreme Almighty to one enemy. The damage is boosted against human types. What is all this? Oh my god, it's got one from everything, basically. It's got Royal Sword. Which... And then... What? Armageddon's Final Sire deals 9,999 damage to all enemies. And it's Almighty damage. But I have to have my first, second, and third allies in their royal archetype forms, as well as an item called Chronicle of the End. Wow. That's crazy. This is the equivalent of getting a legendary Pokemon just before the Elite Four. Yeah, this is it basically. Shall I change over to it? I'm learning Summoner though. I don't know. No, we're gonna do it. Oh no, it doesn't use a good thing because I think, yeah, that's a shame. Wait, do I have... Okay, we're gonna stay as what we are for now. Right, let's read some of this. We got... Scene from ancient history. Elegant capital city crumbles in flames. Large-scale magic is cast, and dragons are let loose into the chaos. The artwork is entitled "The War of the Dragons." Okay, so the dragons were fighting in the war as well. What's this one? Scene, spellbinding cities depicted, filled with towering futuristic architecture, far beyond anything in the three nations' capitals. The artwork is entitled "The Era of Light." Oh, I thought that bush was someone then. A Clamar general leads an army. The soldiers are equipped with modern weaponry, including gauntlet runners and igniters. The artwork is entitled "The Second World." So that's the world we're in now. What's this one? Is this like humans? The image appears to show some academics studying a store of hidden power contained within a person's body. The artwork is entitled "The Invention of Magic." And the first magic was music. That's why they've got instruments. That makes sense. What's this? A wise-looking youth and a beautiful woman face each other in a familiar forest. Could this depict the sanctum? Upon closer examination, the woman is an elder. The art appears to be a blessing of the union between the two figures. I wonder when this scene is supposed to take place. The artwork is entitled "Union." So that's when the king, His Majesty and Her Majesty, that's when they were together here in this sanctum, basically.
I beg
What do you
your
say?
pardon.
Sword once belonged to the prince. I suppose now makes you the... So use it for sword surfing. Gift from Her Highness, our queen, and your mother. She was quite skilled with the sword. Free-spirited as she was, she'd fly about the forest much to the ire of Lady Grude. Any doubts concerning your lineage are disproved by this blade and how you use it. You are indeed Her Highness's flesh and blood. By their very nature, fairies are magical beings who can recalibrate the density of their magna particles at will. Should the need arise, they can make themselves practically invisible to those with a lesser sensitivity to magna. That is why Gallica goes largely unnoticed. It is also why fairies are excellent messengers. I dare say the sanctum is the sole place you'll find this many fairies flitting around without concern for being hidden. Needless to say, this bond is a testament to the long-standing intertwining of elder traditions and magic. Wow. Okay. Let's save. We got another information burst, but this one's not too heavy. And now we've got a fight. Let's go. Come on, Zorba. Let this be your end. Where'd he go?
There's too much to take.
The assassin came running out of that door. He was still hiding within the sanctum. Anyone seen him? His flora and magna bore little resemblance to a normal person. He was unsettling.
Awful.
Now, have you not... Oh, piss off, attendant. Have you not stirred things up enough? Shove off.
Oh, now this I can't believe.
That spell that went off was massive. I'm sure even the intruder wouldn't know what was going on. Seeing as they came to kill the prince, they're probably after you. People from the outside world are mad. Oh my god. Figure who died by. He's the one who came to with the prince. He was hiding. He ran towards the stairs. Why would he flee though? Leaving. Be careful. See you later. Russell. Give me a sec. I need to... There we go. Russell, is everyone safe? We are. We've had no casualties. However, we were swept aside like pebbles, unworthy of even a glance. I could do nothing but watch. I was powerless against him.
No.
There was no else that could have been done. Responsible as they were for the downfall of the resistance, any move we might have made would have resulted in needless sacrifices. I believe the intruder sensed the power of the prince's wing and came to investigate. I don't know why he would have run away. Surely he has a plan. Tread carefully, please. Thanks, Russell. So again, we're going to save because it did a whole thing, and if I have to redo the fight... Okay.
Watch out!
Chase after him. Be careful. Curse assassin went running out. He looked bemused. Alright, Zorba. It's gonna be Zorba, isn't it? Oh god, I've got so...
Stop!
It's Zorba. There you go.
You. Zorba.
So it was you behind the attack?
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
You're not getting away.
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king,
he
everyone
knows.
in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants.
What did you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame.
Ready frame.
Lord Luis is the true king.
True.
The worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
He's got on his R's, if you listen very carefully when he says a word that has an R, he like reverberates the R with his mouth.
He is no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Alright, calm down, Hulkenberg.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
He summoned the creature from...
Bastard! I wondered why you ran away, but it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
Okay. Oh. Power of your newly earned archetype prince surges forth.
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kinda feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
Oh, you can now change it out as you wish. You can act as support for all synthesis skills. Unique traits not found in other archetypes, but none of its skills can be transferred. Oh.
Alright, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
Rika! Thank you for the raid! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much. Hi, lovely. Can we get a shout out from Rika, please? Welcome in, Raiders. That don't work. It worked. There we go. Thank you so much for raiding in. It's me, Dan, the Dragon Queen VTuber. I will be a king in just 12 days from now. I am very excited. Rico, thank you so much for choosing me out of everybody. What were you playing, lovely? I'm afraid I didn't catch the stream. I apologize. I say very nervously. Please look after yourself. Do some post-stream self-care. You were playing some God of War. Awesome solo player streams. Yes, Rika. I'm very, very... Do not apologize. It's okay. My brain did a brain fart. But welcome in Rika's lovely followers from the raid. Please do consider hitting follow if you want to see this little guy. I'm just a little guy. If you want to see this little guy, hang on, let me see if I can like this little guy. I'm gonna become bigger soon. Yes. I will be big soon. Soon. And I'm so excited for it. For now, we are playing some Metal ReFantazio. Let me put myself back in my gaming chair. There we go. I'm just a little guy. Can't wait for a little guy to get to be big. It's cute. Our debuts are so close together. When's yours, Rika? Let me do a shout out for you because I think my mods are sleeping. Rika, ooh, whoa. I was playing some Minecraft with Rika yesterday, and we killed the Ender Dragon together, which was amazing. 23rd January on your birthday, 2 days before mine. Okay, so I will make sure to catch yours, because I'm gonna be taking off a bit of time before my debut to basically prepare my OBS and all my systems again, and make sure everything is set up and ready to go. Oh my gosh, how are you feeling about your debut, Rika? We're in a big boss fight, by the way, so...
The blade's edge! This'll be over soon enough.
Big excited for it. Yeah. Who's next? Seeker.
Raging fire!
Even my strength will...
Let us combine our powers!
Oh god, I've got so many. Hi, Belle. Welcome in, Belle. Thank you for the first time chat. You're going to be lucky, so you're chilling with Ethan now, and you're going to get the resties in from the Big Eep. That's okay. I'm so glad you had an amazing stream, Rika. Have a lovely luck. Thank you for raiding into me.
It's up to you now.
I destroyed it! I pray that did something.
Okay, about bloody time.
One enemy, one enemy, one enemy, all enemies. All enemies. I'll probably do this.
Let my power support you.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
What is this?
Destroying's my kind of thing.
More apples? Quick, knock them off again!
Oh, that's like no damage.
We'll do this together.
Stream wind to all enemies. Royal sword. I mean, I could do royal sword, I guess, but what's the fun in that? You know what? Why not?
Get after it, love!
How's this?
Oh! Oh! Oh!
I'll give
Wow.
you the behold this power! Maybe not. Come on, help me out!
One time witness to fire. High chance of one hit killing all enemies. I don't know.
Maybe something else.
The guy is too British. What, Zorba? Yeah, Zorba's very British. How are you doing, Belle? I'm gonna
Your turn. I
turn
ask for your
over
aid.
you
We'll
and
combine
hit
our strength.
one of these.
Help me finish this. Ah, Basilio, nice dodge.
Oh, good dodge.
Follow my lead.
Heavy physical to enemies once.
Let's do this.
I like doing
I will
that.
fight with pride. Let's work together.
Hi, Sticky Bro. Welcome in.
Boy, I think you thirsty.
A tough one.
Oh, he's gonna gain 4, right? Thank you for the hydrate.
Quick, knock them off again.
it's gonna eat them.
Here comes another round of wind attacks. Legs are back to normal. Ugh, we'd only just taken them out.
Christ.
Healed. We've got to do something about those apples.
Okay, that's fine. It only did like.
Let me handle those apples.
No.
Sure?
No, we're fine.
Come on.
We're fine.
Follow me. I think not. Please, after you. If we all work together.
We got this.
Let my power support you.
Yuffie hit their
Who
weakness.
should I beat down first? Right, let's make this fun.
Let's do this.
My
It's
bad.
okay. Forward. Lend me your strength.
We did it!
Would you
Oh, thank you for the
please
boss
sit up
chat. There's
straight?
actually a care package redeemed now, by the way, Sticky Rot. So you don't have to redeem everything one by one. Just so you know.
I have managed to master this.
Oh gosh. Okay, good. We're in the level 50s now with everyone.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Time for some self-care. Thanks. Let me do it now. Yeah, do a bit of a stretch. Thank you for the care package.
Even I had more to learn.
Tremble before me.
I am most
Oh
certainly
my god,
stronger
ad
than I
break
was.
coming up already?
I'm better and stronger.
Your training's paid off.
A new ability.
Increase Warder's defense at the start of battle. One enemy's repel. Okay, okay. So Zorba fled.
Bastard got away.
Yeah.
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even
Nah,
footing with a
it's
human.
fine. It's fine, Ray. Thank you for asking, though, lovely. We'll keep the ad playing, but I'm also going to be playing my debut trailer throughout the ads. So if you want to see that, you'll have to go to YouTube to view it, or you can, I don't know, subscribe or whatever else you want to do to see it.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible. But don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Why would you jinx it? That is a death flag.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. We'll not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux.
Oh.
When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in.
Yeah.
All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna go to the ad break now. I will see you after these messages. Okay, everybody, it is time that we come back from the ad break. I don't have an air horn noise. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that ad break. And yes, thank you, Sticky Rock, for saying that the model looks so sweet. And how, Kujiwari Sawada did amazing. 12 days. Okay. Years of prejudice won't go away overnight. Nothing could accomplish that. But if we don't believe things can change, they never will.
Come what may. My life is a shield raised in your highness's name.
Yes.
Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
Yes.
We fight him together.
Yes. By our efforts, we will stop Luis's reign.
Our voice has gone back to being our normal one. And I'm very I'm confused why the voice actor's gone from being we fight him together to we fight him together.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
Yeah, we need to destroy Luis. We've lost too many lives along this journey, and if Luis has his way with the world, such partings would become all too common. We have to stop him.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
Oh, I hope you're singing.
Looking forward to the victory song.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate.
And that fate's gonna take down Luis.
Your mother. She loved your father, and you with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions.
Oh.
After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself.
I see.
The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Thank you for everything.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the Gauntlet Runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
Yeah, this is all happening in one day. There's so much going on in one whole day. It's crazy, crazy.
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
Oh.
I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory.
sorry. That was a... Can you just let me fucking read? Kind of close.
But my journey with you and the memories we've made,
I love
those
that.
are all real.
I love that. Our character was just like, can you just let me read my book?
Oh, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Likewise, I'm glad to be your ally.
Yep. Though, I guess our toughest challenge is next.
Having overcome a trial, I can sense newfound conviction from Gallica as both an ally and a friend.
The mystical fairy.
There we go.
Gallica. She who still keeps the virtues of the mage. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Max Gallica.
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way.
I like this one. During squad battles, you may gain extra turn icons. You're now studying the Elemental Master and the Warlock.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head.
Ah, this is the magic of music that Gallica cast for me once. Now that I think about it, it may have helped me in ways I didn't realize.
By the way, the Chieftess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid.
Oh.
I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
What are we thinking? This book is the legacy of my parents, the late King of Uchronia and the Queen of the Elden Sanctum. Perhaps the utopia depicted in this book wasn't a mere fantasy, but ideas of the old world passed down in the Sanctum.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together. The last chapter. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical.
Metaphor?
There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right.
That's what happened in the old world.
What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
I see. Then true utopia has never been achieved. The so-called utopia depicted within the novel was based on the old world, but it fell into ruin and was destroyed by war. So if this book traces the trajectory of the old world, are these truly the ideals we're striving for? It seems rather the opposite.
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself.
Hey Bao, how are you doing?
Lady Kuade mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village. But little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power.
I'm good. I'm good. Got a bit of a nerve pain in my legs, but I'm bearing with. It kind of goes away if I rub my legs, so.
With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even.
What have you been up to today, Belle? Did you stream earlier? I think I saw you stream earlier today. I'm not sure actually now.
But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Even if I were to win the throne, there's no guarantee my idealistic vision could ever become a reality. Right. And yet what choice is there? But to believe in them and fight on. The alternative is to accept that nothing will change. Dan, do take care of yourself, smug emote. Nova, I knew you were going to say that. I said it at the start of stream when you went to be right back to have your food. By the way, I hope your food was good. But yeah, I just ended. It was playing some Valorant. Haha. Did you win? Did you win at least one game? Because if so, then that's a success. So, freaking take that success and hold on to it.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
Uh-huh. After discussing the novel and our deals with Gallica, I closed my eyes. We've fallen asleep, everybody. Shh. Shh. Wait, more? Bright light. Academia, it seems that I've been summoned by more in a dream.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny.
You didn't? You were on the Asia server, so your ping was 250? Oh. Why were you on the Asia server? You should have, were you playing with some friends on the Asia server then? Were you playing with Mori-chan? Mori-chan. We love the Mori-chan.
As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend.
Playing with your friends, Mori was offline today. That's okay. But, yeah, I wonder if next time they can connect to your servers? Because that doesn't sound very fun.
I once said that to be elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
Maybe next time?
The foremost fate? Not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you? Or something like that.
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to, and once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed.
So I understand what you're saying. He's saying basically we can't choose the family we're born into, and we can't change who we are born as. Okay.
Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler.
Okay.
Not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self.
Okay.
That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks it.
Indeed, 'tis his hands that bear our fate.
The frick is going on here?
I remember.
Okay.
I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
She's so sassy, voice lady.
Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the Ascension of Kings.
Okay. My consciousness faded away and I was sent back to my sleep. I'm reminded that Moore was the author of the fantasy novel. Has Moore visited the ancient Elden Sanctum? Was
Time
all
marches
from the
on,
old world?
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, so we're on the 25th. Oh gosh.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
Okay.
All this royalty? It always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
So there's nothing I can do, by the way, everyone, until tomorrow, the next day in the
Is
game.
proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
We can't give up. Stand strong to the end.
Of course. No way we're losing here. I've got the fire in me eyes now.
Yeah!
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince.
Can
I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for.
Yay!
As your knight,
What are
I
the
will
plans?
serve you with all my soul and ability.
So, pause break. We are going to the Ascension of Kings, which is like when the big old king announces who's gonna be the next king for the throne, and I'm pretty sure we're going to announce that, hey, Louise wants to turn you all into humans, and then we'll win, probably? I don't know.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
Okay.
This place here.
Let's move!
Let's stop Louise this time for sure.
You see?
I doubt it all in Grand Shire will give us a warm reception. Still, should we choose not to fight, then Louise's victims only par higher.
Yeah.
Easy to say will help anyone, but doing it's a whole nother thing. All the more reason we gotta prove we're serious by putting our lives on the line. We'll lead by example. Besides, it wouldn't be the first time we've crawled our way up from the bottom. So we're going to confront Louise again.
After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch-enemy, Louise, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
Oh yeah. Oh.
That elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
Where's the leader of the armies?
Speaking of which, I don't see the general.
Yeah.
The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position.
He lost his position.
Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
I don't know. Ask
him. The
him.
public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
Yeah, you did when you chose Rella.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Yes, Zorba is very much still alive. He summoned a giant human to attack us and fled the Elden Sanctum back to Louise. To go back to Louise.
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive.
Oh. Oh, Batlin, what are you doing? Alright, Louise.
Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
And instead of trying to kill him a second time, you've crawled your way back to me on your hands and knees.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more,
the
boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from
No.
Magla.
I don't think he'll kill Zorba. Zorba is too powerful a magician. Not to mention, Zorba revived Louise after we attacked him and on the top of the theater, so he probably feels like he owes him some kind of life debt or something.
Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
Is Zorba going to be the final boss?
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured. That old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Is the final dungeon gonna be the palace?
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
Oh my god. The final dungeon is gonna be the palace. That's insane. I love it. This is amazing. This game is mwah, chef's kiss. Oh my gosh.
Come on, any takers? Any bets for the other candidates?
Hi, Deus.
Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of Reef.
We are on September the 25th, just for your knowledge. Luis is now increasing his airship altitude to head to the royal palace, and says that the remains of the king could no longer stand between him and the throne, and we are on our way to basically take down Luis again for the second time.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh no, of course not. I'll just say.
At a point before Luis was brought back, Zorba did give me final boss vibes. Right now, I have no idea.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
A Sanctus bigwig gambling away his tithes? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I tell you.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman. You've seen Count Luis lie to us. You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that?
Batlin, you did. You did. It was like part 8 or 9, and you were like, I like Batlin. I don't know why, but I like him.
Always struck me as odd.
Me too. Me
we
too,
all know
Des.
Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another?
If any streamers would like a shout out, please let me know. I'm happy to shout out any of my dear friends.
Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about?
Oh. Fuck yeah, I called it. He is a good guy. I'm really good at judging characters.
Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital, after all.
Guys, what did I say earlier? That Luis was going to have humans run rampant across the land and destroy everything. It would make sense if the capital was the first to fall, while he was just sat in the sky, happy as a loon that he is.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's
Right.
respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other. Never seen it this bad. Not normal, I say.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us.
It will.
Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace. What are we about to see?
Oh gosh. There he is. Made it.
The royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured.
He gives present Mike vibes, and I love him. The thing is, so Luis says this, right? And yet he's the one who's deciding who turns into human and who doesn't. Like, you're doing the exact same thing.
Core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume yourself
He's
a god?
here.
Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
Oh. Careful now.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Oh god, monkey fact. Blah, blah, blah. The term upland rice refers to rice grown primarily in rain-fed or lightly irrigated conditions around the flow fields, while most rice is cultivated in wet environments requiring significant water. Upland rice can thrive without flooding. This category includes special drought-tolerant varieties or traditional strains adapted to dry areas. Flooded fields, while beneficial for weed suppression, are not essential for rice cultivation. Thank you for the rice fact of the stream, Monkey Boy. Thank you. Back to our originally scheduled panic.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets?
What's he on
Why
about?
someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter. Why only those supported by the people can use it. Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin.
What?
In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Thou wert elder.
You were
All
not
right,
always blind to this
we knew.
country's rot.
We knew.
When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart.
We knew this was a thing.
And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
Oh.
Is that all he's got to say? Oh. I still don't like the guy.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
And that's me. That's me, bitch. I'm gonna fuck you up. The scepter.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital, Grand Trad. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
Okay. Bit nervous. Just a little bit nervous, you know.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
It's melancholia.
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back!
Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
But what if they attack us?
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored.
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
At this point, it wouldn't surprise me if the old king is the final boss. Oh, hey, hires mate. Yeah.
Cause he's an imposter, just like Count Louis said. You'll not fool us again, beast.
Oi, calm down. At least listen. And you. Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Louis, even the thick one. He took in a Paribus like you, and you spit on him, scum.
Wow.
Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the prince?
Lady Juna, I can't believe this. I admired you. Why would you risk dying alongside some fake prince?
I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief. Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame. Shame! Mustari girl! You ungrateful pagan! Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you!
No, he didn't.
How dare you strike out at him? They're all traitors, I say!
We did that.
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions and nothing else.
We'll have your heads on pikes soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
If they're just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
This is bad. They really are out for our blood. Has everyone gone insane?
Oi, over here! Don't bother with them. No talking this one out. You need to run, now!
Batlin's helping us again. He's saving our butts. I'm grateful to him for that, at least. Thank you, Batlin.
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
We weren't disguised as a person. We weren't had a spell cast upon us and transformed.
That's not.
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other.
Right.
How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared
my.
and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
Yeah.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone, and oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I have my suspicions, but is still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame.
He feels guilt. He feels remorse. He
Before I met
regrets.
you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change.
Never at himself.
Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had.
Yeah.
Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
That's what's happening to the
Kind
sky.
of ironic. But we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
Okay. This is all still happening in like the span of 2 days. Nerissa is heading back to the Gauntlet Runner. Seems like the city has calmed down at least a tiny bit. They'll have a hard time breaking our Gauntlet Runner, but we still shouldn't chance it. Make our way to the Harsh Enemy. Everyone else has gone on ahead.
What now?
Can Stroll not awaken to his? More?
Now, where was I?
Can I do something with you? I hope so. I hope he's gonna be like, oh, you've awoken to this. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, look, look, look. A magic formula, apparently written by the king. It's entitled The Royal Magic, but it's written in a language from the old world and I can't read it. A mysterious name is written at the end, the truth seeker down.
That reminds me.
You figured out that the parts we can't read are written in old world language, right? Were you able to find out anything else? Somewhat, yes. However, it raises more questions than it provides answers.
What?
What do you mean? It's all names. The parts written in the old world language aren't part of a spell or tool. It's a list of countless names.
Not quite.
Then again, perhaps that's the type of spell it is to begin with.
No way!
Really? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Whose names are they anyway? I can't make heads or tails of the Seeker and Royal Magic business. Perhaps the Royal Magic isn't the kind of spell we've assumed it is. The floating palace, the way the spell reads the hearts of the people and protects candidates from assassination. Perhaps there are deep truths beyond the magic's individual aspects. The former king's greatest wish was to guide the kingdom to reform. I assume what's written there is the crux of his endeavours to that end.
That's right.
I'm not confident in my ability to decipher any further meaning from it. When or if you recall anything, I would appreciate if you'd examine the scroll for me again.
I've been waiting.
Something I wanted to point out to you. Awaken the Prince. The power within your way of life has influence in your allies. Now signs of a power beyond imagination present themselves. It is the power of a true hero, one who shares and supports the perspective of the sovereign. Such is a royal archetype. I hope you'll let me witness its power come to fruition. Your allies can now study royal archetypes. The requirements are difficult, but they are powerful archetypes unique to each ally.
Make yourself at home.
What's the question marks? Oh, is it going to be Destroyer? It is, isn't it? Oh, I got Knight 10. Well, we might as well put him into this now.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
Yeah. that was our goal all along.
Of course.
Give us this power. Make Stro a berserker. Crush walls. All thing impossible to break.
Yeah.
Such power to crush any obstacle with a strength propelled by fury. I didn't inherit this power from just one person. I'll bear their convictions for them and live on.
A new power to wield.
Yes. Because I think we need that in order for you to get this. What do we got here? The Royal Warrior. Wow, look at this. Isn't this nice, huh? Extreme Fizz slash to all enemies. Decrease your attack for 3 turns. Increase your hit evasion by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Attack by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Basic power, attack powers by 50%. Heavy physical slash to 1 enemy. High crit. Increase slash attack by 30%. Weak physical slash to all enemies 8 times. If order defeats an enemy with a physical attack, no turn icon is lost. Wow. Adds 1 turn icon on a killing blow. If it's a killing blow, adds 1 turn icon. May inflict charm. Hulkenberg? Oh, Christ. Oh, Hulkenberg, why is yours so difficult to get? Oh, this hurts. Oh, this hurts a lot. Where are you? You're in Dark Knight right now, and you need to get Dark Knight to 15. The Royal Knight. Wow. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. Very pretty indeed. The complete embodiment of power demonstrated by Hulkenberg's way of life. A world-changing pillar of power that defends the new ruler through noble virtue. Performs well in both attack and defense, demonstrating proficiency in all situations. So it's got guards, draws enemy attention, and takes attacks for allies for 1 turn. Ensures in status elements are automatically occurred in 1 turn. Medium physical electric to 1 enemy and lowers the defense for 3 turns. Heavy physical pierce to 1 enemy. Raises the barrier that nullifies 1 non-almighty attack for 1 ally. Increases pierce attack by 30%. 50% chance of repelling non-almighty damage. 1 turn icon added. The turn after a proclamation skill is used. Does not apply if caster is incapacitated. Raises the barrier that nullifies 1 non-almighty attack for all allies. Severe physical light to all enemies and decreases their stats for 3 turns. Severe physical dark and decrease their attack for stats for 3. So sorry, their stats for 3 turns. Me. He needs ninja to 20. He's nowhere near. I'm pretty sure he needs this. So we are doing well here. It's just yeah, long-winded. Should I grab a ninja then? But I want to kind of stick him on sniper still. Juna, we have no idea. But it's definitely Persona Master to 20. And it's probably going to be whatever this is to 20. Yufa, you've mastered Seeker, but we need Devil Summoner and Soul Hacker.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
Yeah. Let's get this up.
I'm counting on. Of course.
We need this. We need this for her.
I must.
Let's sword and spell be proof of the faith placed in me. As a battle priestess, I will prove myself worthy.
Oh.
It seems I've grown.
Okay, so Soul Hacker, which, my god, this looks amazing. It's gonna be like the Royal Summoner, isn't it? Oh, look at this. Summon Fairy modified. Heavy magic ice to all enemies. High chance of inflicting frostbite. Revives any allies from current. Restores health to full HP. Grind? I don't want to though. But it would be so cool. Extreme magic fire to all. Decrease their attack and defense for 3 turns. If the wielder defeats an enemy with summoning magic, no turn icon is lost. Martial artist to 20. Oh snap. Oh snap. I didn't even look at this. Ah, it's the gay class. Look, it's just pure rainbow, everybody. Look at that head. He's got a big head, doesn't he? Blimey. Elite Brawler Archetype, capable of surviving long battles with their indomitable body and mind. The martial artist maintains a balance between deadly attack skills that consume health and recovery skills that heal and cleanse status ailments. Prevent poison, malady, paralysis, hex, burn, and frostbite. Allows one ally to endure 1 fatal attack, restoring them to full HP once per battle. Recovers a medium amount of HP for caster and cures poison and hex. Deals heavy physical pierce, lowers defense for 3 turns. Recovers a small amount of HP and cures burn and frostbite. Wow. Time for some self-care. Thanks, Miramis. Welcome in, by the way. Severe Fizz Strike to 1. Inflicts 1-time weakness to strike. Damage is relative to caster's current HP. That's insane. Posture check and a stretch. Oh. Oh. Stretch. Okay. Wow. So he needs this,
I see.
Basically.
Fascinating. This, right? All right.
He needs it because
of course.
He's going to have to go along that line anyway. Blah, 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 blah.
Do it.
Power of the Brawler. Now that's class 1 step closer to bashing Louise's face in. The game is so... Yes, it is. It really is. Gonna pound this fist into the nearest place I find.
I learned a new ability.
You did. We have now unlocked Royal Archetypes, Miramis. So, this is the Royal... This is the Prince. This is the Prince Archetype. And now we've got one for everybody. So this is Strolls, the Royal Warrior, Big Sword. Is that a big booty? He got a big booty. Obviously the Royal Knights for Hulkenberg. They're basically master classes. There's also a very big sword, Yeah. What, R1? Oh yeah. Our sword is ridiculously big. Look at that. Like. So, what did you miss? Miramis, we have learnt that magic is created by anxiety. And in the old world, everything was so pristine and perfect that... Oh, the others? I can't show the others because I can show Heisme, actually. So this is a Royal Thief. Not much to it, really. I kind of feel like Ninja is better. Yeah. But he depletes an enemy's turn icons if their attack is dodged, so that's really good. Greatly increases hit evasion at the start of battle. Steering around for high agility equals high success. Plunder, interesting, good. But I can't show Junas. They're hidden behind this. I have to get them to max rank to see the other one. So Euphra is locked. Whatever this is gonna be, probably the like ultimate summoner. And then I guess the ultimate berserker or the royal berserker, whatever. Big axe. Very big axe. So I'm just trying to get everyone learning what they need to unlock theirs. So you're already on summoner pathway. What's stopping me? Oh yeah, Magic Seeker to 10, which is what we're working on now. Let's take that, I guess. That, I guess. There's no point in having anything else. What does... Oh yeah. Persona Master to 20. So we're working on that now. And I'm pretty sure Junas is going to be like the Faker class here. But we need to get Alonso to rank 8. So there's a lot of bonding. I worked it out. There's 16 bond things we need to do. And then Heisme, you need Ninja to 20. I'm pretty sure he needs this as well. But I don't know what the last one would be. Seeker, maybe? I just don't know. Oh, you know who's the most difficult one? Fricking Hulkenberg. Sounds like you're in endgame. Do you plan for another long game to replace it? Or are you going to take a break and stick for shorter games for a bit? Ooh, good question. I actually haven't made my mind up yet. But I think I want to... This series will end before debut. Then I'm going to debut. And then I'm going to see how I feel. Because I'm pretty sure I am revamping and bringing back... air quotes, Court Weekly. It's not going to be called that though. I'm not releasing its name until debut yet. But yeah, I think that will probably come back on Mondays where we chat. It's just going to be a just chatting stream about anything. So I can literally just like look at social media and be like, oh, did you know about this? Like literally just anything that comes to mind. I'll just talk to you guys about. I'll talk to the Draconians about, I should say. Sorry, not guys. That's... Yeah, I don't... Anyway. So that's the plan for Mondays. But we'll see. Because we could... I think I want to make that every 2 weeks. But if we get another long game in, that's going to be, what, another 20 to 25? Draconian won't need to cease their operations. Also ads. Yes! I'm going to take an ad break now. And I'm actually going to step away to stretch my legs. So, I will see you all after the ads. You might hear me doing stuff in the background. But for now, please enjoy the debut trailer once more. Ciao, ciao, till after the break. Hi everyone, thank you for waiting. Oh, with this part, just started replaying. Alright, let me bring us back. Thank you so much for waiting. I had to go stretch my legs. Right, let's get on with the story.
You'll come again, won't you?
I bid you farewell and good luck. Thank you so much. Gotta help my cat. Give me a sec. Enjoy your water, baby. Okay, so is there anything I can do here? So what can I do? One guard can't hold back a riot. Right, Your Highness? Prince? That's what you are, aren't you? Then you're responsible for this too. It's not me that should be up in those gallows. And you should be putting this country back to its right senses. You hear me? Oh my god, there's a dead person. Okay.
Hey.
Gotta get to the honeybee inn. Wait.
Ooh. Ooh.
If the goods won't be much. Even with the city in such. Uh-oh. Are we okay? Don't know if I bother talking to the locals. Okay. I mean, I'm getting a feel for the story.
It's a shite, this has.
Everyone's gone crazy. Eloise's fault, or is it yours? It doesn't matter. People are fighting each other on their own. Total rubbish, the lot of them. Fighting in a city that's poor enough as it is, stealing from each other. What's the point? Okay, so yeah, the city's gone to the dogs.
Luis is the only one left. Smash it all to bits.
Let's move.
We've cleared everyone out. Let's hurry inside. Okay. Story time. More story. Oh gosh. Okay. Hey baby. Hey baby boy. Oh. We're alive.
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Fingers. Of course they'll believe us. Don't be so silly. Don't be so silly, Hulk and Buggy.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff.
Oh, from my perspective, it's almost like the LA riots. When were the LA riots?
But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right? Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
Not maybe.
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Back in the 90s. I've never... I know it was a thing that happened, but I've never really heard the full story of it.
Then what will you do? If this goes on...
But you're still you, yes? You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head on.
Oh, and we learned something about the royal magic is actually something else, but we don't know what yet. Basically, Louise went to the royal scepter in the castle in the sky, in the palace in the sky, got confronted by the spirit of the King Hythlodius V, and Louise was like, if I'm right, the royal magic is ... And then the king was like, oh. And he was like, so I am. Well then. And then he like walked off and was walking towards the royal scepter.
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion.
For now.
With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. Not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded.
Racial unrest that finally blew up due to actions by the police or lack of actions by the justice system.
Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural.
Akahige! You've got this game, you have yet to play it. Okay, we are like near the end game, so please avoid spoilers. Thank you so much for coming in though. And so much for following earlier. It's fine. I appreciate you coming in to see. I'm not going to press anything because I don't want anything to like spoil for you. No spoilers. No spoilers for you, Akihige. I hope I'm saying your name right. But yes, Akihige and I will be playing Marvel Rivals on Friday. Oh, there's no spoilers here. Thankfully, this is just like someone talking. There's no spoilers in this bit. Hype for Friday, indeed. I'm excited for Marvel Rivals. I will see you there, Akihige. It's gonna be exciting. We're gonna get to meet for the first time. I'm gonna love that. I'm just a little guy, by the way. For now, I'm just a little guy. Do carry me. I'll be playing Spider-Man. Ooh, okay. I will try my best. We'll see what everyone wants to go. You know, because some people might want to be tanks, some people might want to heal. No. Mianx, no, you're lying. Lucy, you're lying. I do not carry you every game. Your luck so you don't get spoiled. Thank you so much. I just bowed at the screen, but you didn't see. But thank you so much, Akihige, for the luck. Love you, buddy. And I look forward to getting to meet you Friday. No lies, all facts. You know what that gets? An angry face. You get an angry face, Lucy. How dare you? How dare you? Although after stream I do want to play some Marvel Rivals with you. Anyway.
It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity. And
look away, Akihige. Block your ears. Put me on 1%. Do what you need to do.
You're implying it's Luis's doing.
Look away, look away.
The weariness in the sky. Is that because...
I mean, I can put something up. There you go. We'll play the game like this. Now you'll never get spoilers because my Be Right Back screen's there. I'm kidding.
Don't know, but the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
Luis is doing it in the Royal Palace. Whether or not he truly desires a world overrun by humans, we won't know his mind until we confront him.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
There's gotta be something up there.
Then it's settled. Head to the Royal Palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back after all the strife he's been through.
I wonder if I should have saved all of those.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams.
Oh no, should I have
Maria's been
waited?
terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
Right.
If Luis is behind all these disturbances, stopping him will only help us in the approval ratings. With restored civility and rational thought, it'll pave the way to defeating Louise. We must press on with faith in that.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Okay, thank you.
Indeed.
Thanks. Oh.
If we win, I suppose you really will be king.
Why didn't you consider this earlier when we were fighting
We're
him?
counting on you, O King.
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow we make for the castle.
I'm going to do as much as I can within the next 30 minutes, but then I will be raiding out. So,
What to pick?
Let's just like breeze through these. Everyone is filled with so much anxiety now they don't know what to do. Public sentiment is very volatile at times like this. There's still a way to win. No matter what I say, the people Grand Trad are going to look down on you. It's times like these when your actions will speak louder than words. When they see you stand up to Louisa, we're playing who's in the right. Something filling the air in Grand Trad. Everyone seems so anxious. Those who oppose us do so with fervor, but there are also those who believe in us. We must press on.
Oh, it's Mister.
No matter what happens, you're still you to me, mister. I'm going to keep cheering you on forever.
You.
Who would have believed you as His Highness, the actual prince? I apologise for the less than royal accommodations, but try to have a good night regardless. So different from when you were last here. Everyone's staring at you with such disdain. We must remember you've still got people on your side. Let's do what we can. Is that everyone down here spoken to? Oh, there's a fairy. I don't really want to be around the people outside because they're so weird. The people in here feel nice and warm though. I wonder why. It's like there's optimism in here. And it's gotten stronger since you came in actually. I can feel people's hearts unwinding. It's pretty amazing. What kind of magic is that? I wish the people outside were like this. Just like that, the fairy was gone.
Let's rest.
If you're sending her enough, it's to bed for the night. Thank you. Groceries, I don't want to get them here. Oh, wow, there's a lot of rats there now. Look at that. Okay, upstairs will be Hulkenberg, Basilio.
Your Highness.
So His Highness returns to the royal capital in triumph and glory. In truth, I'd have liked to welcome him back with a grand feast. The day shall come when the people too celebrate you in grand fashion. My spirit is ever ready to ensure that day comes. Oh, hi, Smith.
Honestly.
First you were Louise's subordinate, then a false prince, and now you've awakened as His true highness. None have walked so strange a path as you, and after all this you still mean to be king.
Come on.
Some turnaround, eh? Last time you were here, people were falling over themselves to welcome you, and the only thing I can see in their eyes is fear. Damn it, people. Even if you turned into a monster, Louise is the one making them. It's a fair bit scary if you ask me. Okay, bed. Bed. We've got a lot to do. Rest well. Thanks, Gallica. Okay, so we've got
The
so
day
much
of
to
the hero
freaking do.
draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
It's going to count down.
You're such a good little dragon, Daddy.
Hi, Sada, sweetie. You cute Sada.
To all
Mwah.
the people who dwell in this land,
The king is descending.
This voice?
soon naught but 1 month will remain.
I have 31 days. That's it. I'm not cute. Also, hey there, Dan. Hi, Sada. Do I get my cute little Sada kiss?
Day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people, shalt inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Okay.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle, but I suppose that confirms it.
I get a flower?
Is where it ends.
Aw, thank you for the flower. You get cute hearts. Wow, love you.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner, or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
Yeah, let's not
However
panic
disturbing
me.
the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
Dusty's here.
Sure enough.
You're waiting for your honey to cool you.
To begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
Maybe hope.
A little broad, don't you think?
I don't really know what everyone's talking about, but everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy.
Sada, say hi to your honey for me.
Because, you know,
Do
you've got
rats
all the tribes in
eat
your
honey?
team. Everyone's different.
That's
but
a
you
good
keep
question.
working together and doing great. You're so cool.
Can someone check if rats eat honey?
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so forgive my fumbling. But perhaps it is a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
I only have issue with the word cool.
Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
Well, Miramis, did you suffer? Luis claims victory. Everyone will be sacrificed in his wake. We have to prevent that from happening. Whatever Louise is doing in the Royal Palace has to be stopped as soon as possible. It's up to us to do it.
Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The king's deadline was the dawn of the day of the hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne.
It doesn't fit, is what I'm saying.
Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we'd get it done, but we have to make sure we have at least one day to spare before the day of the hero.
We've got a few days left, so it's up to you how we spend them. When we set off, let's do it with no regrets.
It's like using modern slang in a fantasy setting. You're right. Right.
So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis. That's...
Oh, dread has spread across the land. Everywhere is full of dread. Okay. Well, this isn't good. All right. This is it.
Let's put an end to this.
30 days left. A mission with a deadline has begun to challenge the Airborne Palace to part from the Round Table with the Gauntlet Runner. Due to Magla disturbances, the entire country is experiencing dread. Be cautious of blight. The abilities of followers and support will be indispensable when it comes to passing the Louise and being crowned the new king. Use this time to show new regrets to be put apart. Prevent destructive vision. Rescue the kingdom's future before the day of the hero.
So,
Royal Palace.
Smash it all to bits.
Mister, wow.
You really walked on the bottom of the sea? The walls are waves. How did you know they weren't going to fall on you? There's really a place like that outside, Grand Trad.
Wow.
Sea's so pretty. Same sunset we see. Gonna keep handing over, I guess.
So pretty.
Well, pretty cave, so many flowers, but fairies live their heart. What's that on the walls?
Wow.
Cliffs are really that tall? Weren't you scared? Oh my gosh, how many do we have? A lot of bridges in ENVTUBER. It's so dark. Are those bones? We're getting there.
Wow.
So pretty. The leaves are so red. The snow is so white. The drawing makes me so excited.
Thank you.
Okay.
Smash it all to bits.
Okay, we got to the. So I got to head to the mag trader.
Luis, rightfully ought to be.
Where's the mag trader?
Alright then.
Gone the wrong way. Coming through. Bye. Bye, Basilio. There's a child. Those are doing bad things. A lot of people are dying. That's not true. I mean, I feel bad. Please make everyone stop. What child? Hello, I need your quest. Blah, blah, blah. The place called Mount Volcano. Can I ask you to look for the Walking Surgery Great Sword? Walking United Lando's leadership. Even the Sword of Caribbean and stuff of legends. Okay. Mount Volcano is a verse with the monsters.
Help me, will ya?
Okay.
I guess so.
We must. It's hard to turn down treasure. We might find something we can use against Louise, or we can sell it and buy something that is useful.
Much gratitude.
Yeah. Thank you.
Did it! Let's give it a shot.
Legendary Great Sword? Question mark. Increases wisdom.
Let's.
We'll face danger here.
Help me, will ya?
All right. So now I gotta go to San Romeo Street.
Alright then.
Let's go.
Go, go, go. I'm speeding this. I'm speeding this now. God, all this dread is horrible, isn't it?
Well, I'll not loiter on the floor.
Coming through.
What is the world belongs to Lord Louis.
Hey?
The Queen of Cuisine. We met in Martira. Used to be a chef within the royal palace. You still on your journey to perfect the art of cooking? Correct. I once again need your talents. That unique point of view that allows you to create such unexpected and powerful dishes. I'll hear you out.
Whatever will I do?
During the course of my travels, a thought constantly crossed my mind. What can I cook to ease the hunger of those struggling to survive? The most they can hope for is a simple fare which fills the stomach which leaves the heart empty. Therefore, what the world needs is a dish that, while comprised of plain ingredients, brings with it a colourful sweetness that brightens the drudgery of everyday life.
Lovely that.
Lemon beans are a must with a fluffy texture.
If you have a spare moment.
I need to hand in the indestructible honey cakes.
The world belongs to Lord Louis.
Lovely that, eh?
Yeah.
What are you playing? I don't know. About that.
We got it right. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Woo!
Mission accomplished.
What do we get? Lord of the Lake. We need the Lord of the Lake. Increases eloquence. We don't need eloquence though.
Alright.
Thanks. Oh dear. Miu's taught me to how narrow my view of the colonial war was. I so much to honey cakes a real thing. Yes, they are. Honey cakes are a real food. My journey must go on. Along the way, I will teach this new recipe that you've inspired to all that I meet. I hope that I can.
Hey?
You have other goals. When to complete?
If you have a spare moment.
The world belongs
Okay,
to Lord
that's
Luis.
done. I need to now go to Port Briarhaven.
Alright then. Where to?
And it's the Angler Inn Square. Are they cakes or cookies? I never find a recipe that seems to really say. I'm not sure, because in America, your biscuits over there are our scones or scones.
Humans.
Louise, I could see it.
Please?
Down to Louise.
Hello. Grand,
3 towers.
Now what am I to do?
There's a legendary monster at the top of the tower. It's got something to do with a trial for obtaining forbidden power. Considering you dealt with the dragon god and saved our islands, if forbidden power is real, I'd want it to go to a hero like you.
Cheers, eh?
If you want to dive a little deeper into the trial, try the informant in the tavern.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
So they're scones. No, so our biscuits are your scones, but honey cakes are technically cakes. I'm pretty sure.
Please, if there's anything...
Now I need to go to Etria Statue Plaza.
Alright then. Where to?
Let's go.
Travel over there. Ba ba. Beep ba 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 beep ba ba. Oh, hello.
Hello there.
Something I should tell you. I've been searching through to discover something about a set of towers.
Whoa.
I see. That's...
When Tomo rocks the world of men, a sign will appear in the towers 3. 3 trials for 3 towers. Upon the hero who proves thrice worthy, a forbidden power that has been sealed away in this world will be bestowed. 3 towers will appear, each with their own trial. Whoever conquers them will turn some kind of great unprecedented power. The nature of the power is unknown. Judging by the description of worthy hero, since these are trials of not only sheer strength, but honor and other like qualifications. One is worthy of power, one gives you honor.
What will you do?
Spire of Blind Faith, okay. We've been there before.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Let's check.
I see.
Okay.
Be careful.
Thank you. They're dangerous. Count on those who have lost their lives.
I'll see you again.
You'll have to look up the recipe again. Okay. Outbury Heights, upper whatever it is.
Let's go.
Upper Blue Sky Bridge, I believe. Yeah, Blue Sky Bridge West. Oh. Okay.
So that's what.
What?
What do you want? Oh. Legendary 3 towers. Tower of Insolence.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
So we got all 3 Trial of the Dragons.
I'm off then.
That sounds right.
We've also got.
You there? Why, you little...
I should probably
You there?
One left, isn't he?
Hang on.
grab our mag. That's not a lot. That is not a lot of mag at all.
Luis is the only one left, isn't it?
Luis after all?
All right then.
Why, you little...
All right then.
That guy
looks proper angry.
Who's this?
Oh, me?
Oh, got mad. What does Luis want? Okay.
Think
Prince, I don't believe a word.
Sublime.
Worthy of being the next king. I have prepared a special promotion. Warm Heart Full Wallet Hot Spring campaign. If you put some of the hot spring water you bathed in this vial, bring it to me as proof of. No fucking way. There's a quest to put hot spring water that we bathe in into a bottle and give it to her for 30,000 reeve.
Whoa.
You're gonna pay us to take a bath.
There's too much to take.
Wow. Wow.
Just sublime. Help me out, would you?
Let's give it a shot.
Okay.
Okay then.
That's ridiculous. Right, we got to head to
Alright then.
Hunt pickup. So that is
Let's go.
recruitment center. Then we've got to go back to all in.
Anyone catch up?
What? Why am I not picking these up now? When do you want me to pick them up then? Oh, it is all of them.
Quite the dirt. I have high.
Let's do it.
Slay Automus on. Okay.
This
That's
place.
fine.
Ooh.
Just means traveling to Malva
right
and then
there's
going
a
on.
labyrinth.
Quite the dirt.
Just gonna. Once he's crowned, she'll sell it for thrice as much. They've got hands of secret and they can people in mass.
I have high hope.
Got it.
Let's do it.
Holy moly, some of these are horribly tough, aren't they?
Let's see.
Oh.
This place.
And the final one?
Devil, aren't you?
I see.
Okay. Find it. Manor of the Ascendant.
I have high hopes for you.
Okay then.
Let's do it.
These are all gonna be really tough, aren't they? Oh. Now that's cool, putting something there. Okay, hunt pickers are done. Head to all informants.
Let's go.
What more can I do? No harm in just. Keep this to yourself.
Blah blah blah. Speculation of legend. Monster immune to all attacks that curses its enemies. Ancient legend, disgracing my
No harm
reputation.
in just
Telling
listening, you know.
Giants the abandoned path. Pieces or demos.
Keep this to yourself.
Dispel its power. Perfect sense of make it become weak. Oh, it's weak to dark, but will repair electric.
What more can I do?
I clicked the wrong button.
Alright then.
I need
Where
to
to?
go to here.
Let's go.
To here. All these informants are going to be so freaking, what's the word? Expensive.
Fancy a bit of info. Cheers.
Spiral trial. The beauty of the purple flames invites death. Should you fall for their temptation, it is your life that will turn to ash. You're gonna need protection from fire to go in.
Come again anytime.
We stand behind you,
All right,
Lady Ufa.
Where to?
Thank you, random person.
Let's go.
Once I've done all the informants, I need to go to Martira. And then I think we'll have to end there, though.
If Louise
Fancy a
wins
bit
the
of-
crown, what will become of us?
Want in on this?
Copper Mordos. Must take a rest from break. If I'm not back before the raid, I'll see you next stream. Thanks for being here, Mimis. I'm gonna do my best to speed through. Maybe I'll do Basilio's thing and then we can pick up next time. Maybe I'll do this at the Gorilla stream on Saturday because I really want to finish this game. Maybe we'll do a long stream Saturday, actually.
Just between us.
Harden your defenses and use ice magic.
Come again.
Hey!
Want in on this?
Forbidden power to pass your fight ferociously mad blast of a monster. Enormous beast takes any turn to warn against its attacks as in the front, and the devastating blow retribution is a terror to behold.
Come again.
And finally, we're going here because we need to go there. Martira item shop has a gold beetle.
Hey.
According to this. Thank you.
All right then. Where to?
Do I need to go to
Let's go.
the informant here, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Let's have a look. Hello, informant. No, you don't have anything.
All right.
Okay.
Where to?
I do need here though. For this informant.
Hey!
Yep.
Please, whatever you can do.
It's okay.
Zealot of the Disgraced Ruins. Okay.
Want in on this?
Sister sees a drifter.
Really?
Skills that use money should be particularly effective. He's weak to light.
Whoa.
Just between us.
It's got a lightning aura.
Hey!
Hey. Uh-oh. I just tapped my Wi-Fi connector. If the stream goes down, it's because of me.
Hey!
Seems stable for now. Touch wood. Wait to harvest the monsters. Gosh, this is so expensive.
Hey!
believe that's everything. That is every single piece of advice I can get now. I'm just going to read the notes real quick for today. Because I'm pretty sure they say I need to use the Lord of the Lake later. It will give you the last what you need for the blah blah blah. If you're missing blah blah blah. If you're missing blah blah blah. Oh, I'm going to have to fish some stuff up later. And then it's just hang out with Basilio for today. So, you know what? Should we do that? Gallica chooses to follow him by her own will instead. Nice. Basilio! Actually, no. I don't have the energy. I love you, Basilio, but I just don't have the energy. Where is this board of pictures? Oh, look! Oh, that's cool. Look at them all. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to save. Oh my god, what is the time in the game? We have been playing for a total of 73 hours. Oh my god, that's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay, that is a lot. We're just gonna put me back in my room while I come out of the game. Whew, can we please get the raid messages? We are getting close. I want this, yeah, and we're gonna get rid of that. There we go. Yes, grab your raid messages. If you are subscribed, then you can grab sub raid message. If you are not and just following, please, or if not following as well, please kindly grab the normal raid message. And remember, the quote from the game today was, "Anxiety can lead people astray, but overcoming it makes a person stronger." So, much love to you all. I will see you tomorrow for Resident Evil 7 Part 5. Could be the final part. As for who we're raiding today, that is a good question, Nova. Very good question indeed. I don't know. I actually don't know. Halfdan's live. I do like a Halfdan raid. He does give me that really nice feeling inside when I raid him. Alternatively, Fran's live. We could raid Fran. Or Isla. We've got an Isla. Isla. Shall I raid? Let's raid Isla. Okay, we're gonna go raid the lovely, sweet Kitsune, who's definitely fierce and not a cutie patootie at all. Until I see you next time, everybody. Thanks for watching, and Nova, screw you.